7 p.m. on the dot. Without further ado, let's proceed. I did get through 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, the first boss fight. The Kelvy Cavern, so the first secret level. And then the Tumbling Dantini, so 1-4. We are on to... No, I've also dealt with 1-5, Cave Fear. We are therefore onto 1-6, Darkness Descends. Let's see if I still remember how to play this damn thing. Yep. Hop on this, flip on that, and tail whip on this button. Can we climb? Can we climb? Is this climbable? Doesn't appear to be climbable. Haha. I should not destroy the box because otherwise I'll not be able to get up here. And one of these is a colorful gem. 2 of them, in fact. Both of them. But hold on, if I destroy the... Oh, hold on. I know if I destroy the box over there, I can still get to the other side. Just via another way. Single gobbo rescued. And hold on. If I can no longer grab hold of this, do I just drop off? Yes, I do. So I need to be particularly cautious when navigating this little mesh. Oh, come on. No, damn it! Oh, so infuriating. Let's try this again. I figured just rotating would ruin things, and of course it did. Ugh. Alright, yes, anyway, you want to get on top, so you have to grab the very tail end of the ledge, go over here, get both of these, obliterate this, and now... slowly and very carefully now, navigate this damn thing. So as not to fall off midway. You'd think he would hold on to the thing if he were to be instructed to navigate beyond its edges, but no, of course not. Of course he doesn't, so you have to pay attention to that yourself, or else you fall off. Down into the drink, into the lava. And now the question remains on whether I should first proceed down through here or go through the door. Both options seem perfectly viable, and I don't really have a way of telling which is the proper way. If I go through the... well... will I be able to return? Let's just roll with this first. If I'm wrong... if I'm wrong, I can restart. Okay, I come back via this. What is this? What am I dealing with here? That's one box. The box. Get back here, box! Okay. Alright, never mind. Mysterious moving box. We get to the other side and through the door we go. Oh, great. Platforms moving one way and, of course, dropping off of a steep cliff, off of a lava fall. Another colorful gem. Little dodecahedron. Little crystal, whatever you want to designate this as. Presumably another one. Of course it is. A perilous place. They would not give me a mere regular crystal in such a spot, would they? The boxes. With regular gems inside. And the third gobbo, right here. We climb, don't we? Yes, we do. What am I dealing with here? A set of platforms leading a Logos knows where. And then this. Why would I... Okay, let's crack open this box, presumably. There we go, the fourth gobbo. Now I just need one more, plus the one beyond the special door. Not the best angle to hop, but fair enough. Is this the final gobbo? Yes, it is. Well, the penultimate gobbo, I guess. Ha ha ha. All 5 colored gems have been collected, which means I can now make it through it all. Hypothetically, I could exit now, but I won't. Alright? We go up, don't we? Oh, do we? Do we? Oh, I know what we do. We jump into the water. Ignore the mushrooms for the time being. My first instinct would have been to ground pound this, but that does nothing. We instead have to hop into the water. Into the drink we go. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna suffocate. I love the change in music. Possibly significantly more than the change in scenery. Ah yes, we also have these. Oh dear. So there's 2 sets of them. Interesting. Do you move more swiftly if you just tap the button, or is it perfectly fine to just hold it? I don't know. Maybe you just move in bursts if you do this. Perhaps slow and steady is the way to go. I can't quite tell. But we did get the gobbo in a little bubble. I think that's it. I think we go into the pipe again. And then we wrap things up. Wrong button. Fight night with Flibby, the second boss of the first world. Little ladybug. A big ladybug. All right, onto one of the platforms. Hello, goodbye. Oh, come on, pathetic. I've barely made it, thank goodness. You know what? I'll take my sweet time. No need to rush. Let's just get to the other side. Obliterated, through the door we go, and okay, over here. On to another little screen, rather than immediately reaching the boss fight. Nothing above this, nothing of note anyway. Faulty crystals. Destructible little platforms. This is so safe. The distances are rather impressive. It's basically no risk involved, but might as well take things slow. Yeah, honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, look at this. Time for the boss fight! How do I even do this? I can't remember. I think you have... yeah. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, hold on, hold on. And then... there we go. Okay, so we have to bait out a hit, then tail whip, and then ground pound. Oh, no, that was a mistake. Damn it! Come on. No, 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 no! No! Yeah, speaking of dying... the opponent has to start wheezing. That's not it. Which only happens after that. Damn it, come on! Yeah, and of course, upon touching the little ladybug you get... yeah, you receive damage unless you're also attacking, which is understandable. It's just that care needs to be taken, at least the tiniest bit of care. Not after this attack. Oh, come on! I mean, you see the concept over here, right? That still counts. Hello there, Flame! Welcome to the boss fight against the ladybug. I'm not sure if it... oh! How many lives am I going to chew through on this? No, come on! So simple! Oh, so damn simple! How? Once again, you just jump into the damn thing and then you use the attack. That's it. I wonder what happens when I lose all the lives. Well, actually, it's not find out. Oh, come on! Yeah, of course touching it kills you. It's like all those old school games. Doing the right... okay, let's not jump this time. I mean, yeah, I guess you're supposed to go for the legs. Come on! You've seen this work. You just have to be very careful, I guess. Because the animation takes so long, you take your sweet time. You do not have to rush things, but it looks pathetic. Look at this. Oh, did you see this absolute nonsense? Yeah, I know, but once again, back in the day, you walk into an enemy. Damn it! And this time it was too late. Once again, it's not particularly difficult conceptually. The execution, of course, is... come on, how does that not connect? I can't believe this. Alright, you have to hit the face, I guess. You have to hit up high. I think that's the problem over here. The health box is low, the hitbox is high. Yeah, that's the thing. That's literally it. You just gotta hit the face. Second attack, and now the third one, please. And that's it. So many lives wasted. Hitbox is not adapted to new measure. Yeah, well, it's perfectly possible, but no, I just don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I think you're just supposed to go for the head, although at the very start, I think I was just going for the legs and it kept working, so I honestly don't know at this point. I think when you're in the attack animation, you're not gonna get hurt, so it's probably just a matter of connecting with the hitbox as you're attacking, but not connecting with the hitbox as you're not attacking. That's basically it. And the weird thing about all of this is that it's such a clear telegraph, isn't it? It's very clearly telegraphed that at that point, it's become exhausted, it's safe to attack it, and so on. Presumably, it shouldn't have a health box on it. Presumably, at that point, you should feel free to just walk up to it, flush against it, and attack it. That would be fair, I would say. Oh, look at the little ladybug. Croc is absolutely fascinated. Absolutely baffled. Anyway, onto the twisty tunnels, the secret or special level 2, whichever you prefer. Oh, look at that thing. Ugh. I mislike it a decent bit. Down you go. Anything of note over here? I'm getting paranoid. Alright. We're fine. If it's a special level, we are just here for the little jigsaw puzzle. That's all we are after. However, if you just go for the puzzle piece, you can miss out on a part of a level, which can be reasonably fun. I don't mean missing out, I mean the rest of the level. So, explore first, puzzle piece last. Uh-oh. Well, could have been worse, could have been worse. Yeah. It's not like you need those stupid crystals for the most part. Wish they added up to the tally at the tail end of the level, but of course they don't. And what? Oh, I see. A squishy platform. As you can see, it extends and then it retracts. Curious concept. Completely superfluous considering the distances involved, but hey, you can safely go over here and then conveniently, neatly jump onto this little bit. I wish I had mouse look available to me, but alas, alas, I do not. Well, at least we got introduced to these little platforms. Oh, come on. Gotta love how Croc has a little backpack, even though he carries basically nothing with him, unless he's putting all the crystals there. No, hold on, he's collecting all the gobbles in his backpack. Actually, that's even more ludicrous. Well, he keeps the keys in the backpack, I guess. Ooh, Lara Croc. Ah, the platform rises, and it descends again. Fair enough. Just gotta time it correctly. Very basic. Very basic indeed. How can you get this wrong? I imagine you'd have to miss out on the key, which is technically possible, I guess. Imagine that. Oh my god, Rayman. Well, the only Rayman I've played was the 2D one, so it's difficult for me to judge that. I mean, people claim that it was subpar even back in the day. I don't think I can make the comparison. I haven't played enough platformers to actually know what I'm talking about. me what you think, though. Oh, hold on, this platform goes all the way up to, over here, where you find the puzzle piece. See, we can leave this level picking up the puzzle piece, and we will never know what lies through the golden door. You pick up the puzzle piece, you're out. That's the entire level. You just are free to exit. However, you can go to the secret section, for the most part, pick up extra lives. I think we'll go there just to see what lies... This thing again? Again? No. Okay, well the secret level number 1 had the exact same concept, I think. No, it had 2 pillars. What is going on here? Come on, platform. No. Okay, I'm approaching the platform from the entirely wrong side. Hold on. What the hell? Finally. Okay, and now, relative to this platform, the other platform is stationary. Too similar in the controls of variance spawn. Yeah. Once again, I did read that was the case, and I don't have a point of comparison. Yeah, I guess one could say that the controls are kind of floaty and so on. I guess it's not bad if you have nothing else. A part of it, I guess, is the remake, but still. I guess the original game was, as I would put it, competent. So a sort of a 3 out of 5 stars type of game. I can see the platforms, there we go. Slowly back down. Never mind, fall damage doesn't exist. Oh, by the way, all the crystals obviously just go to hell, don't they? Hold on, are these just... Actually, did I collect 91 crystals on this level alone? Or is the tally of the number of crystals in the... Oh my goodness, I was wrong about this the entire time. I am so dreadfully sorry. Remember how I've complained repeatedly about the crystal count not updating? It just doesn't count properly so you can't see what's happening. It tallies things too quickly. But the crystals you've collected on a given level, that's the thing that's displayed in the top left corner. Oh, that way. And those 3 sorts of things you get displayed over in the middle, those are global stats. Yeah, you have 14 lives on this level. Kinda, I guess, because you have them all the time. But this just tells me I've collected 2 puzzle pieces, I have 91 crystals and 14 lives. The thing in the top left, that's this level, and it drains to 0, filling up this gauge, which is up to 91 right now. We will start out as a total of 91 crystals next time, and then we will get extra lives. So there's no bug, I just misinterpreted what I see in front of myself. I was wrong, and I'm perfectly willing to admit that. Alright. And now, time for the Ice of Life. Not quite a slice of life, but fair enough. World number 2, level 1. Icy caverns. Well, not caverns. Either way, it is icy. Once again, ice levels, I guess, tend not to be particularly appreciated by people, to put it mildly, for a very good reason. Does that thing throw snowballs? It presumably has a ranged attack. If I had to take a guess. Either way, they're not liked because of ice patches. Because of little slip and slides. Wow. Okay. Let's slay that thing. Do we slide? Oh, yes, we do. Check this out. We just slide. Though the amount of inertia is absolutely pitiful. Look at this. You'd really have to make a concerted effort to fall off this platform. Though, if you try hard enough, you can. Alright, now I'll have to deal with this guy. Oh no, I can already... Oh no. I see where this is going and I don't like it. Ah! Whew. Right, listen to this. We have to dispatch this guy because as we are underneath the platform, as he ground pounds, we're just gonna fall off and die. Yeah, now I have to wait for him to respawn and be quick about this. Oh. No, I presumably should kill him on this side. Yes, once he makes it to this side, I'll kill him. Then I'll hop on down, get all the way over there, and then all the way back. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have a good time. It's just ground pound. Alright. The clock is ticking. Let's do this. No, 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 no. I can't see. Oh, I'm gonna die. Actually, what? You don't fall off? I was wrong all along. Why? Just hopped in panic. Ugh. Oh, you've got to be underneath him for him to knock you off. Ugh. I've made it seem so much harder than it actually is. Anyway, yeah, you get a single gobble over here. But I can't see him! Damn it! Okay, let's move over here. This is the colored one. We move back. We do not fall off. Oh no, and what am I going to do now exactly? What is the plan here? Well, there was a gobbo in the... Oh, I'm sorry, the crocodile's getting cold. Anyway, of course, I can't actually hop back onto... Never mind, of course I can. Of course I can. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Of course I can hop back onto this. I don't need the box for that. Never mind, it's much simpler than I had initially assumed. My obvious assumption was that you need the box to be able to hop on top of the entire thing, which means that if you need to destroy the box, the only way you're going to reach the platform on the other side is if you hop down from the thing you're holding onto, but no, you wouldn't be able to reach it anyway. Can we reach the top from here? Can we? Croc, can ya? No, we're going to need the box from the other side. Very straightforward. We push the box. There's no need for this box. It gets us absolutely nowhere. But yes, now that I look at it, I was about to say that there's gotta be a gobbo in there. Now that I look at it, indeed, there is a dearth of mechanics involved in this game. It's not like there's a lot of stuff to learn. All of these things have been introduced on level 1. What do we even have here? The ability to slide around the tiniest of bits, I guess. What does World 2 introduce? Anything new? Anything interesting? No. It's not like you get the Tanuki suit. It's not like you get anything of note, really. For the most part, all you're gonna deal with is, well, your ability to tail whip, ground pound, and hop onto things, and that's literally it. But there is some variety, I guess. Why would I even want to bounce on this, though? There's no point. Is that platform sufficiently far away? No extras? Yeah, you don't get any special abilities. It's not like you can breathe fire. Nothing. It's just a little bits in the environment, I guess. You get platforms that move, you get platforms that break, but then again, every single platform has those. So what is the unique selling proposition here? Not much. Third gobbo. 2 more and special level. Anything here? Nope. See, there's a box over there, but how do we reach it? Presumably going over... I can't even point to this sensibly, so never mind any of that. Can I reach it from here? No, use the balloon, I presume. Crocodiles and... I have no idea. What about the little gobbos? What do they have to do with anything? Look at that little rat. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be anyway. Look at that thing. What the hell? That was incredibly laggy, but fair enough. Whatever. Let's pretend that never happened. This is a regular platform. The only platform that actually breaks is the one in the middle, which is ludicrous. Oh, because they have to spin around in place before they die. I mean, of course they do. Well, I guess they have an elaborate death animation, don't they? Little rats. Right, let's not break the boxes quite yet. Let's see what we can find over here. Let's break the boxes. Also, technically, it's not like we have explicitly named goblins in this game. Frankly, I see them as little fiends, but I don't know how accurate that is as an assessment. Alright, the only difficult part over here is the requirement for me not to fall off the edge of the platform. That's basically it. Alright, 5th gobbo and the secret doll. Whew, what lies beyond? What sort of devilish puzzle shall I encounter? Oh boy. What is it now? What is it this time? Okay, that was way too close for comfort. What does the button do? What does the gobbos... Oh, right. You think that... Well, do the gobbos look like goblins to you, though? Is that the Goblin King we're trying to save? I mean, you'd think, in most contexts, you would say, yeah, it's goblins. Well, these are not goblins. They're decidedly not goblins. They're tiny and fluffy. The little tiny balls of fur. Once again, none of this makes sense. But then again, I guess to a certain extent, many plots don't. And I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't need them to make sense. The Feathertail Cow, are they though? Okay, hold on. Let's open the boxes first. Not much. The guy will respawn momentarily. Fine, whatever, let's push the button. I don't care. I'm not willing to wait. We hop onto this. Oh my goodness, too close for comfort. Alright. And now we just have to hop on across these platforms and we're home free. Very basic platforming, however, if we fall to our doom! Because this is a bottomless pit. Hop! And there we go, I've made it. The final 6th gobbo. See, I got an extra life. Once again, I was absolutely unfair towards the game. You do collect them. And you do gain extra lives. Tiny fluffy... Fine, if you want these to be goblins, be my guest. Maybe the goblins. Okay. World 2, level 2. Be really careful. The enemies... My point exactly! But then again, they are these little devilish figures in my mind. I mean, they have little horns for crying out loud. I don't know anymore. I don't know who I'm fighting against or who I'm fighting for. Am I on the good side here? I don't know. I'm desperately trying to play devil's advocate over here. And try to figure out whether they are actually in any way not harmless. But yeah, for the most part they are. Alright. 2-2. The music is pretty neat. Okay, one more rotation because we failed to pick this up. Oh, we can't pick... What am I... Ah, I presumably need to press the button. Yes, in order to be able to get platforms up there to pick this up. Oh, come on. Ah, well. But yeah, they do toss snowballs at you. How unacceptable. The red gem has been collected. They are the gremlins. Oh no, you gotta hop onto the box. Ah, dear, yeah, you gotta get on top of the box before you... Oh, do you? Could I have gotten the gobbo, or do I rely on platforms that I gain access to after I get the key? I don't know. Let's go through the door and see what I can do. There we go. Whoa! Yeah, there's some inertia. Oh, hold on. What is that? Okay. Not quite. I can't see the damn thing. Ugh. The only way to do this is to position the camera properly and then jump backwards, isn't it? Ugh. Actually, you can only see it if you position it sideways. Come on. Finally. Yeesh. Well, that's amazing, isn't it? You get extra lives over here that you lose trying to get to this place in the first place. Oh, hell no. Oh. Let's actually see that one again. In extreme slow motion, shall we? I feel petty enough. Here you can see I'm getting ready to jump. The platform is moving. Of course it is. Still moving. Stay with me here. I hop. I don't get a running start, but whatever. This should be fine, right? I'm fairly far. Am I going to grab the edge? Am I going to land on the platform? No! In a single frame, I teleport underneath the platform and then bounce off of the ground or whatever that's supposed to be. Hit the platform again, bounce back down again, and die. Yeah. Not exactly fair, is it? Just a failure of collision detection. Just saying. Oh, hell no. Oh. You know what? Never mind. Not my finest moments. It's just too impatient, I guess. Just gotta wait for the platform to stop, to come to a full and complete stop. Now wait for the platform to return and to stop before boarding the platform. Kids are gonna have an easier time with this damn thing because they're gonna be more... Do you think I should go over there? Actually, if I want to return to my place of origin, presumably I have to, otherwise I am gonna get stuck here, so yes. Nope. No, yes? Actually... Okay, honest question, could you actually see the glow properly over there? Because I did see a bit of lighting, but I wasn't sure what it was. Apparently it was the teleporter, but I wasn't sure anymore. I'm not sure of anything anymore. There we go, finally, platforms. It was perfectly fine to break the box, because you reach the gobbo after you unlock the platforms. Nothing inside. Well, when I say nothing inside, I mean there's a butterfly inside. It's like the classic gag of a moth flying out of your wallet. Alright. The easiest way to stabilize yourself is to ground pound after sliding. See, the biggest problem with sliding isn't the inertia you get after you start moving. It's your inability to actually get a running start. That's the problem. Not the fact that you move when you don't want to. It's the fact when you have a rough time actually moving in the first place. Alright, crystals. Acquired. Now, you'd think the trick would be to actually jump on top of this little notch, little tooth of the, oh my goodness, the cog, let's say. Whether that's a gear or a sprocket, I can't tell. I know there's a difference, I can't remember what it is. Okay, where do we need to go in what order? The doll last, I presume. In which case, the box first. Oh, and a balloon? Really? Presumably that takes me to the door, doesn't it? I don't have to go all the way back. Thank goodness. Alright. Onwards to glory. Don't fall into the water. What is this music? Seriously, what is happening? So suspenseful. Can I actually jump on top? I should be able to jump on top of that. Well, let's first see what's inside the boxes. See, you can grab the side and it's all fine. One more. Let's not destroy the box immediately. Final colorful gem. Yes. Alright. Now we can destroy this box. More gems. What? Oh my goodness, you can switch to a better angle. Well, never mind, we don't need a better angle. This is fine. This is fine. I'm fairly confident you can make it across completely ignoring the platform. But let's hop on top of the platform anyway. Here's the 5th gobbo. I almost fell off. Well. Alright. Breaking platform. Secret door. Oh no, 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 not this! Oh no, oh no, I remember this. I mean, people hate this one. Okay, okay, it's in the center. Center. Right. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Damn it! Wait, hold on, it's fine. Center, yes. Gotta centralize them between drops. Come on. I don't want to miss the gobbo. Gotta get the gobbo. It's the final goddamn hurdle. We're not missing the gobbo. Come on, right? Mid, left. No, 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 no. Okay, left. Right. Center. Right. Gobbo, left. Oh, okay. That's all the gobbos. All 6 of them. And an extra life. One thing I give them credit for is the variety in terms of minigames. Aren't they delightful? Reasonably stressful, but also amazing. I mean, reasonably stressful, that's also pretty understandable, isn't it? Based on the fact that ultimately, if you fail, you have to redo the entire level, get to the secret door, and then and only then have another go. Follies and Wackity, yeah, Whack-A-Sheep was... I may have overplayed it. I may have ultimately made it more of a deal than it was. Whack-A-Sheep is something I've completed on, what, 2nd or 3rd try? I just desperately tried to come up with a strategy that would work reliably, but no. You just gotta hop around and ultimately you'll get the sheep. Alright. Riot goes brrr. Yes. We need a key for this door. We need steps to reach the other spot where there's a button. Look at that dog. Tell me about genres where minigames are not justified. What, turn-based strategies, perhaps? Yeah. I failed to dispatch that dog promptly. Alright, we have a button over here, a gobbo over there. What could possibly go... Well, okay, thank goodness you get another... balloon. Now what? Okay, I see. We go underwater. Gobbo Jam, underwater adventure. Thankfully, we... Oh no! Oh no! Little Poseidon monster, please don't have a ranged attack. Never mind. And inexplicably, when you're underwater, you can tail whip to destroy boxes. Obviously, when you're on terra firma, that does not apply, that does not work. Why? I couldn't tell ya. Only underwater can you smash boxes with your tail instead of with your feet. Love the music though. Really nice and soothing. RPGs. Alright, fine. Does that door lead underwater? Actually, let's just find out. Do you open the door and go under... Yeah, you open the door and go underwater. Okay. Why not? Why not? Fair enough. Hey, get back here, box! Get over here! God damn it! Little Sub-Zero box. Okay, we are spat out over here. Get a gobbo out of a box. Push a button, get some platforms. Presumably the water is freezing, which does not please our crocodile. Therefore, we have to hop on top of the platforms instead of getting submerged in any way. Here we effectively play... No, it's not Frogger, is it? It's a different game. Whatever. Maybe it is No, it is Frogger. It's a level of Frogger. Where you hop on top of the logs to get to the other side? Yeah, not the street, but a different one. So yeah, it's Frogger. Except, of course, you know, instead of an amphibian over here, we've got a lizard. Do I jump onto the other side directly? I guess I could, but let's instead use the log as an intermediary. Have I missed out on anything? Got 3 gobos and 2 colorful little dodecahedrons. Little D20s. Platforms up and platforms onwards. Onwards first. Of course, we don't actually slide on snow, we just slide on ice. 4th gobbo. Almost done. Flame, please, no Sokoban. I've had enough of that damn thing. Don't even remind me. Yes, Resident Evil has treated me to a lifetime of Sokoban puzzles. That is enough for a lifetime, feels like. And now we slowly and gently try to... yes, get back to where I was. How do you even deal with this? I know that back in the day this was an annoying issue, but seriously? In the remake? You're gonna make me deal with this nonsense? These sorts of camera angles? What are we back in... Whoa! Damn it! Yeah, as I was saying, are we back in Resident Evil? No. Fine, let me swiftly deal with this nonsense again. Yay, a butterfly. I do have the key though, so what am I even doing? No need to go up there then. But I do have, yeah, I do have the gems. Whatever, some things you keep, some things you don't. All right, the gobbo! There we go, we've killed the dog. I'm pretty pleased with the result. We open the box. Go down, drop here. The gobbo is mine! Final thing, go through here, 4 out of 5. The platforms arise, and then they fall, submerge themselves again. I'm trying to be significantly more on point than I have to be. That is my downfall for the most part. Final gem, there we go. 5 out of 6, right? 5 out of 6. So we just go through this. Through here or through this? I've just slurred these together. Alright, a couple of platforms. Then some solid ground. And some monsters, and a couple of platforms again. This one whips you around. That's fine. This one obliterates itself. This platform will self-destruct. Oh, come on now. Right, 2 little... Okay, fine, we're fine. It's not like we need them. There's tons. There's tons. Turns. Gobbo. Done. Alright, BS dealt with. I've lost almost all of my little marbles. Yes, D20s. Whatever you want to call them. But we're doing fine. I got all the Gobbos. Oh! Chumley Snowden. Snowden, eh? Boss level 1 of World 2. What does Baron Dante do this time? What are these creatures then? Here, have a jetpack, buddy. You're not actually corrupt in any way, you just have a jetpack now. Oh no, not the penguins. I mean, look at the pattern. They hop, and then they glide across. Hop once, glide. They look like frogs. I obviously have no idea what these things are. These places are just filled with animals that like to misbehave. I mean, we fought bees, now we're fighting penguins. I don't know what to make of it. Let's adjust the camera, see what we're dealing with here. Oh, that's a nice little moon. Alright, simple enough. The only thing we'll presumably get is a bit more in terms of crystals, and that's it. Not that we desperately need them for the boss fight, but still nice to have. I guess they are completely isomorphic to rings in Sonic the Hedgehog games, aren't they? The rings of power. Now the bad news is I have no idea what this boss fight looks like, but if I were to hazard a guess, I presume you attack the foe when he's vulnerable. For massive damage. Hi. Yes. And now what? Okay, you just fly. Yes. And then do you do anything? Oh, yes. Oh, right. Well, that was my chance, wasn't it? That was my opportunity to deal damage, which I have completely missed out on. Okay, do you ground pound him? Do you tail whip him? I don't know. I think you ground pound him, but at this point, I have no clue. What? No, 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 no. Hold, what? Oh, well, hold on, I've switched to that, right, of course, well, that was to be expected considering the shot. Oh, thank goodness, I'm still alive. All right, I've just switched to desktop too. Never mind, everything is under control. Whew. Crisis averted. Okay, yeah, you just whip him. Never mind, he's on the ground. You'd think that this would be the position from which you would ground pound on the guy, but no, you just whip him when he's down. And I've missed. Does he even do anything to you when he gets to you? Or something? I don't know, you get too close to the guy, you're gonna get injured. You don't get close enough to the guy, you can deal damage to him. This is gonna take a while. Alright, alright. One more time and we're done. That'll do it. Take off his jet. Never mind. There was no ill will involved, there was no corruption, it was just a creature granted a jetpack. But that's how these things work, I guess. Alright, next up, Secret Level 1, Clouds of Ice on World 2. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.